Salutations, YouTubers and malefactors. Back here at Stop Logic Motorsports, and I'm doing something a little out of the ordinary. So, well, we're at Twin Hills. It's the first race of the year, and I'm actually in practice. And there's only been like a handful of people who have been riding because it's a torrential downpour all day. I figured just in case, you know, anything goes on, and it looks like there's a fair amount of people vamoosing, I was going to do a lap on the track while it's absolutely miserable and snotty. So, get underway. Normally I don't ride unless I've warmed up. Oh, I'm going backwards. Okay, it's a little confusing. So results may vary. I'm not a very good mud rider. That's the understatement of the century. It's about 40 degrees out here and gently raining. So I figure I'd go out and play in the mud as such. And I've got my new knockoff flex bars. Got the 8 racing bars on the gas gas. Giving those a shake down. I figured if I was going to get stuck in the mud, I would prefer the bike that doesn't overheat. And 4-stroke's not a bad choice, but you know, this dude handles getting lugged at walking pace a lot better. Woo! It is nasty out. It's so moist out here, all the arrows have been shriveled up. Our arrows are out here having performance issues. Whoa. Oh, there's sign up. I can probably get it in a lap before sign up, assuming that they go through with it. Oh my goodness. This is a big, slick, nasty mess. Yeah, this is an ill-conceived venture. Alright. Well, that's a promising start. Oh, goodness. See, so this is normally right here all super deep sand. So, categorically, right now this is the best part of the track. It's kind of like a bit backwards from last year. New spots cut in. There's only been a handful of people out here. Going, who's gonna stop reading at 11? Actually, we have another round that's just starting now. It's supposed to go till about 3. I'm wearing my worn out adventure boots because my motocross boots are not waterproof. These are. They're just really old and in kind of bad shape. But they're still mostly waterproof. Tell you what, these bars are a little more comfortable than the stock Deacons. Between the 3-valve suspension from Grider and this, my hands are doing a little better. So again, I'm not getting a lot of shock because, you know, I'm mostly riding on mud pit. The soil's not exactly hard. Whew! Get a little water before I go much further. 1 mile in, I'm like getting smoked. Whoa! I think that this is going to be rescheduled to a weekend where it's not absolutely destroyed. This will be a much more popular race. Where do I go? Guess up and over. That's a little confusing. Woo! Alright. One second. I'm fogging up something fierce over here. Woo! Alright. Let's do the first test. Snotty rocky hill climb. Oh, no. And there's no traction for me to step on. Oh goodness, that did not enhance the deal. Oh no, there's no way for me to get any traction walking. Oh man. That's thunder. This is awkward. I might have to start and stab again, but the thing is, I get off of this hill, I've got no traction. Yeah, that's not a noise I'm fond of. Alright. So we got thunder rolling in. Oh, my eyes are fogging up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was a very ill-conceived venture. Alright. I dropped the bike, that's no big deal. I just don't want to run down there and twist a knee. Alright. Let's get smart here. Not a good foothold, but I got the rock on my side this time. Ugh. So we got some fast people coming up. Whew. Holy crap. I really don't want to be right at the top of this hill. All right. Yeah. Oh, we got a sportsman. Open intermediate. Alright, so my issue was a matter of momentum, not a matter of oh crap, I'm supposed to go that way. I don't know. Is this the way I'm supposed to be going? I reckon so. Got some water pulled in here or something. What the heck? Oh. Dang it. Got water under my roll-offs. And the thing is, these have my prescription glasses inside the goggles, so I can't ditch the goggles or I really can't see what I'm doing. Little fun fact, without my glasses I can see about 2 feet in front of me. I would be able to make out my handlebars, and that's about it. But it's confusing as heck. All these things all wrapped around on there. Alright, let me turn around. I'm definitely no expert or sportsman. And right now it's actually kind of an advantage because the rain's still actually coming down. The mud's not sticking. So the rough part is the few hours after this starts to dry up and becomes tacky, and your tires start to look like racing slicks from the street. I mean, on rocks, not very helpful, but in all this stuff, constant rain actually is not your enemy. If you ever seen the show Mighty Boosh, I'm like having a Ballo moment. I got a bad feeling about this. Well, don't really got much of a choice. I'm kind of committed to being down the bottom now. I just don't want to go off into the drink. I might go back to the pink line. Oh goodness. Well, not ideal. Yeah, it's tough for someone who's a mere mortal like me.
Have you done a full lap?
I'm only 2 miles in. I've gotten stuck twice.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna keep going. Maybe I'll finish. Okay. Of course, I mean, it isn't that bad while it's wet. It's a little unnerving. That's kind of an understatement. I know those other dudes make it look easy. I'm definitely making it look much harder. I mean, they did a good job of constructing a course, in my opinion. Well, I'm 3 miles in. Whew. A little bit confused. I usually don't record a sight lap because I'm already slow as it is, but when I'm on a sight lap I don't know where I'm going. Ugh. Just kind of feeling it out. I will say, when you get a few hundred people out here tearing this up, and a bunch of folks getting stuck on the hills, it's going to be exponentially more exciting. The wet and the cold's not doing me any favors. But this is actually kind of cool. Oh wow. That's gonna get nasty as heck quick. They just filled that up with fresh dirt and that's already blowing out because of the water. Ugh. So I can't see. I figure the camera's probably soaked too. That's nice steady rain. I think I picked the right tool for the job today though. Ow. Whoa. Funny enough, I was gonna put hard terrain tires on this bike. But I was like, well, since this place is so rocky, I might as well use up my AT81. You know, keep the dual sport on the front. The Cinco MX216, which honestly is not a bad mud tire. It's widely spaced, it cleans really well. So I mean, I've logged more hours on this tire than just about any other one, except for maybe a K760. Hard part is I'm just like freezing to death. Honestly, I don't feel like I'm doing too badly. Okay. I know what that hill is. Holy crap-a-roni. So, the hard part of this hill is not the initial takeoff, which one might let you believe. About halfway up, there's a huge like log and rock, about 1.5 feet tall, and you got to carry momentum up it. And I have a tendency to get stuck on it. I'm definitely not going to try this in the rain. I can't barely make it up that hill in the dry. If it were dry though, I guarantee you I'd take it. Well, I guarantee you I would try to take it. Succeeding at that endeavor might be a different matter. Oh. Eek. That looks a little rough. Let's see if I can line this up, because that's kind of like an off-camber. You know what? Let's take speed. Ow! Muddy dang slick rocks, that's rough. Oh boy, this is interesting. So this is like rocks that are just below the surface, covered with a nice sheen of mud. I would have got off and watched you guys on the hill, but I figured someone might be trying to take it. I wasn't this like I'd probably just slip and fall down the hill, because that hill is actually legit steep. It's nearly cut. You can smell it. And that's all just like one big slick snotty rock. My front brakes are giving me a little protest. I'm like, hold on a second, bub. Ooh. I do like all this stuff freshly just, oh god, plowed in. Guess this way? I'm guessing this way. Ow! I'm guessing this way. what's going on, or everything's working right and everything. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Yeah, you're getting a little unhappy. Alright. Go a second and just try and roll it up. Holy crap-a-roni. Alright, that's a... Ow. Ah, crap. Oh, 1 second. I cannot see a thing. Oh. We'll go down with the engine off. I don't get any engine braking with this Recluse anyway. Comes in clutch when you're stuck up a hill. A little more difficult when you need to bump start a bike. I don't need to bump start this thing though. Whew. That didn't give me the warm fuzzies. Whoa. I would really hate for the E-start to go out on this. I would not be doing this race with just kickstart only. A little bit of trimming wouldn't have hurt. Luckily my face is here to do all that. I'm so I'm probably about 3 left. Yeah, this is going to be an absolute mess tomorrow morning with amateur. That hill back there, that's a big bottleneck. Holy crap. especially with that rock that catches you right on your chain guide and everything halfway up. Like, you can't really take a head of steam. I mean, maybe if you can get around that rock. Take too much of a head of steam, though, you'll rip your chain guide straight off. That's how I damaged. That's exactly where I damaged it on the Yamaha. Finding that old trail over there. Ow. It's Buds. Huh, they cut out the sharp rocky pipe uphill that everyone struggles on, including me. I'll be honest, I'm actually having a bit of fun. The hardest part though is being confused as to where the heck I'm supposed to be going. Do I go straight or do I go over here? It doesn't look like I go up that way. Well, I guess that's new ribbon up there. See, that's the part is you get a bit paranoid when you see old ribbon. Okay, this is right. That's new ribbon. Oh, holy guacamole. Oh, hoi, 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 hoi. Goodness. One big old slick rock. Trying not to meet a tree. And you notice I have the hand over the front brake. I'm giving it a little bit of front brake because too much and I'll just flip down, but a little bit on a downhill like that, if you're just relying on the rear brake, you are going to just slide into the trees. Might not be a great rider, but you know. I've got the skills to catch a couple of checks. But yeah, so far, barely in the arm pump. Granted, I'm not like pushing fast. I am a little panicked though, and I am kind of panic gripping. Not really panicked, but you know, I'm tense. Ow. Damn, I am a bit tense. Not embarrassed to admit it, I'm just a timid rider by nature. You throw mud in, I'm even more timid. Oh. Yeah, that black diamond over there, that's some serious business. Alright, so last year we went that way, which there's still markers for that. And then blue line was this way, where I pressed my radiator hose on the Yamaha. I would say if this is dry, this should still be a little more challenging of a track than last year's. Wet, it's definitely a little more challenging. Kind of nice to see some of these old trails get cycled back in though. I still remember coming out here with Jess and Stoney and all them on Dole Sports. Oh man, that was a little rough and tumble. Back before this was really parked directionally, and carrying a head of speed out here could mean you'd get clipped by the front of another bike. We used to wander all sorts of stuff out here though. And there's something to be said about like the pleasure of like a improvised ride. Something you find yourself doing a lot of 180s. You feel like, oh, look over here, look over here. I'm terrible about that. It's probably annoying to see me wipe the camera a bunch, but if my goggles are loading up, I figure that tiny little screen's loading up. Woohoo! Got a little fish tailie. Way. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Well, that's confusing as frick. Yeah, I'm just imagining, so like this isn't too bad because it's just like basically me out here. Man versus wild, so to speak. Man versus a couple hundred other guys stuck in the mud. That'll be a different ball of wax. I don't really know of any bypasses for some of those areas. I mean, I know of ways around. Oh boy, howdy. But they're like quite a ways out of the way. Yeah, that's one big snotty flat rock. I mean, this is kind of the same thing. I get no traction across this stuff, and I really don't want to fall down the hill. But I want to get a good look at that, because... yeah, that's a hard pass. Holy crap. Let's see if we get a better angle of it. Yeah, that would defeat me in dry conditions. Actually, I have a feeling this is about to defeat me in wet conditions. I'm gonna go a little bit out. Try and buy a straighter shot up this snotty rocky uphill. Dang, if that log wasn't in the way, that's actually not a bad way to take. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's working the old gray matter there a little bit. Whoa. Ow. And my rear tire sounds really bad back there. I know I've got moose balls in it, but it sounds like it's off the rim. I know it's not. I think it's not. I believe it's not. I hope it's not. 7 miles. Should be almost done, honestly. That's a pretty fun track. Even in the mud, it's still pretty fun. What? Oh man, I chose poorly. I chose poorly twice, apparently. That's cleaning out the engine. I could feel this power valve starting to get gummy. I also have it on the map too, so the ignition's already retarded a bit. For those of you in the audience that are under the age of 30, yes, it's a real automotive term. Basically, this means that my timing is slightly slower than normal, so my spark is hitting at a different part of the combustion cycle. Has the effect of basically like neutering your horsepower a little bit, making it snap a little less, making it have a little less oomph to it. That's basically what I've done. In favor of traction, I've traded power for traction. Oh! Yeah, I don't want to hit those at an angle. Try to square those pipes up. Those are super slick in the mud. And normally you fall in the mud, it's not that big of a deal, but the mud is like encrusted with a ton of rocks. So when you go down, it's not pleasant here. I will say this is one thing I really dig about the TPI bikes. It's just how well you just like put down power. Whoa. It lacks the snap of a carbureted bike and hit. Same with TBI, but its power comes on like an air-cooled 4-stroke. That's a grease knot. Trick is I'm trying to hit this cleanly enough to where I don't like hit the rock and slip and just jettison myself into a tree, or have the bike go out from under me and blow out an ACL. Mile. Oops, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, it's my mom spaghetti. I went on my shirt. It's dinner already. Time for mom spaghetti. That's a meme I missed. The Eminem Mom Spaghetti song. I'm gonna bring it back. It's Mom Spaghetti. Boy, you can tell this is like pristine as heck over here. Oh. That was not fun. Oh man. That definitely stirred the giblets a bit. Oh, I need to find another way around that. You can tell he's freaking some fresh dirt there, just like soft as heck. Woo. Oh my goodness, really more of this? Alright. Let's have some strategery here. We're going to go right into the trees and rip my face off. We are going to go this way. Oh, ow, that really hurt my neck. It's starting to rain again too. There's Cindy. What up, Cindy? This would be very difficult. Hey, that bike is pretty ideal for this because it just puts down, 11 horsepower. I mean, that thing puts down traction to the ground crazy. Now, would I have been able to do this on the 4-stroke today? Yeah, definitely. I could handle this on the 4-stroke if I had to. I will say this 2-stroke did make it a little easier though. Okay. Woo! Leaves, rocks, and mud. The trifecta of slick. I would even say this like the Sultan's of slick. Alright. Oh, sweet. More wet, muddy, slick rock garden. Oh, goodness. Alright, before I go tumbling down the hill. Gotta air out. The air is human. The Sultans of Slick. Bit. Kind of like any way down this hill is the okay way. I think I made the right choice. Whoa, hello tree. Oh yeah, did I ever make the right choice? Holy crap-a-roni. Not quite done yet though. There's more. Whoa, watch your foot. Hello, tree. Oh my goodness. Holy Toledo. Whew. That's gonna pack up with people tomorrow too. Mile 9? I think they hung the thing or it fell down. Woo! Holy crap. I'll be honest, I think Mark would actually be enjoying the crap out of himself right now. He loves riding this muddy, slick stuff. Danger two-way traffic. What? Oh, alright, well that's a lap. Sorry it took so long, but first off I was kind of groping my way through it. Second, first lap of the day, so I mean, well, hopefully you get to enjoy it. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. If you don't, feel free to criticize me harshly. I'll see you on the next one.